Hello, my name is Mike Freiberg. I'm Vice President of Capital Markets with Montecito. I'm here today to tell you why we like medical office real estate as an asset class. Now, I spent almost 20 years in financial services, and I came to Montecito to lead our capital raising efforts as we raise private equity funds to purchase medical office properties. Right now, the institutional interest in medical office properties is probably as high as it's ever been. And there's two primary reasons for that. First would be all of the trends that we see in healthcare. And then second are the specific investment characteristics of medical office properties. So let's first look at the trends in healthcare. As most of you know, the healthcare sector is the largest piece of our economy. We continue to hear about the retiring baby boomer generation, the silver tsunami of people 65 and older continuing to retire. So there's consumption of healthcare continues to increase every year. Within that healthcare space, most of those clients want to have their care delivered locally. They no longer want to go into the healthcare system in the big downtown metro area. They want to be able to go to their local surgery center or medical office property. We think that those trends are going to continue in a post-COVID environment. So both those trends line up and speak well to medical office. Another positive point within the healthcare system is when we think about telehealth. If somebody's worried about their cough or their cold or need to have their tonsils looked at, probably an easy telehealth visit. But we're confident as we focused our efforts on higher acuity use practices, think of orthopedics or urology, that those physicians are gonna wanna see those clients in person. They're gonna wanna meet with somebody in person before they have that knee surgery, before they have that urological procedure. So we think that telehealth can be additive to those particular high acuity use groups, but we don't think it's going to change their business model. Another piece that's important within medical office is its ability to have long-term leases for the physician clients. So the physicians themselves have specific build-out for their properties, and this could be a build-out for imaging, this could be a build-out for a surgery center, and that's gonna make that property very sticky. So the physician group itself is gonna wanna stay there and lock in a long-term lease. And in those long-term leases, it's a certainty of cash flow. Over my 20-year career in financial services, I've seen how various asset classes have performed in economic downturns. Medical office has always outperformed other commercial real estate asset classes throughout times like the Great Recession or even the most recent pandemic. Listen, no one could have expected 2020 and the pandemic to happen. No one could expect some of these medical office groups were going to have to close down their facilities for 30, 60, or 90 days. We at that time managed about 120 different buildings. None of those physician groups missed a rent payment. What happened was, even though if they were closed up for a period of time, when they opened back up, they had to increase their hours. They had to do more procedures on the weekends. The demand didn't go away. Montecito's been doing this business specifically focused on medical office properties for over 15 years. And so they've seen the asset class outperformance during the Great Recession and these other downturns. We're confident that medical office as an asset class is going to deliver consistent performance irregardless of what the economic conditions are. What I think is unique about Montecito and why I joined, it's a couple things. It's the strength of the team. We have the best team in medical office, and irrespective, I would say one of the best teams in real estate in the country. It's a consistent track record. We continue to deliver outsized results to our investors. We've returned over 8 separate portfolios, an average of almost 25% IRR. And it's the little things that we do to make sure that our investors and that the physician groups that we work with feel like they're part of the Montecito family. Our credo is that physicians take care of everyone, and we take care of physicians. We know that if we can make the lives of physicians easier, it's going to deliver better performance for everyone in healthcare, and in essence, makes Montecito a true partner for our investors.